Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's Kati here as always, and I'm back with another video. So guys, if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking in. I'm Kati Chuks, a Nigerian YouTuber who is based in Lagos. So please consider subscribing to my channel. You'll never regret it. Turn on your notification bell. For my returning subscribers, thanks for always tuning in. Thanks for always stopping by. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Guys, in today's video I'll be telling you guys how I had carryover. Yes, you heard me right, carry over in one of my courses during my university days. If this story is what you want to hear from the beginning to the end, please keep watching. I'll be right back, okay? So this happened when I was still in school, my university days. I was in 200 level then. I was in 200 level second semester. That's the last semester for the section. So we were having our exams, our semester exam, when normally before the exams the timetable do come out, and I always write my timetables in my jotter. So I wrote the timetables, the time and the date of the exam. So a day before the exam we had a course which is thermodynamics or so, biology. So one of those two. So and this courses the exam we wrote that day, like the thermodynamics or the cell biology, was a 3-unit course. So it was so draining and my brain was so exhausted. All I needed was to go home and rest. So after the exam that particular day, I went home. Before I left the school premises, I went to check up on my timetable again, just to be sure, because at times the administrative do change the timetable for the day. They might either adjust the timing or postpone it to another day. So when I got there, they changed my timetable, which I was supposed to have the next day, to the upper day. That's on a Wednesday, because the one I wrote that day was on a Monday. So instead of on Tuesday, they shifted it to Wednesday. So I had to I said, okay, thank God that it's on a Wednesday, that I'm going to rest and try and reverse very well for the exam. So after checking the timetable for the day, I left and started going home with my friends. So not knowing that exam time was shifted, knowing that some of us have gone home, some who had in mind that the exam is not scheduled for that particular day, and some have gone home. So I don't know how they expect us to get to each other, and not that we have a school platform which they will convey the message or the changing of the timetable. My department, we have a WhatsApp group, but at that point I was not using a WhatsApp phone. I was just using my Nokia Touchlight, which I was just managing as a student. Then when I got home, I rested, knowing that I was not supposed to have exam the next day. Not even that I have not prepared, I'm fully prepared, because I don't believe in late reading before exam. So I read ahead of the exam, so that when the exam comes, I'll just skim and scan, just reverse, go through some stuffs just to refresh my brain. So on that Tuesday, they scheduled the exam. I went home not knowing that the exam was scheduled for the next day around 9 o'clock a.m. in the morning to 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So that was how I missed my papers. And the people that got to, I was not the only one that missed my papers. The people that got to write the exam were some students who were in the school hostel, some that have a WhatsApp phone that their friend was able to convey the message to them, and my phone was not even on because there was no light. So when my phone was on, I think around 12 p.m. unfortunately NEPA brought lights, and I was able to charge my phone and Immediately I on my phone, I started receiving calls. Like I received some message, I received call immediately, and I picked the call, and it was my friend. So my friend was like, Ifoma, why didn't you come for your exam today? I was like, which exam? She said GNS 102. I was like, a 3-unit course. I was like, GNS 102? I thought it was supposed to be on a Wednesday. She said no, that they changed the dates this morning, that it was shifted to this morning. It was shifted to today, and I asked her for the time. She said 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was already 2 p.m. at that point that I on my phone. So I started crying immediately. She was like, okay, I'm sorry, I just called to tell you or to hear from you why you didn't come to school today. I was like, wow. At that point I felt so bad. I don't know who to blame, whether to blame NEPA that did not bring lights on time for me to charge up my phone, or to blame the school management that got to like change the timetable without knowing that some of the students will be affected, or to blame myself for not staying around school, or myself for not even having an Android phone that I can be able to WhatsApp or all the stuff. But yeah, that was the story of how I got carried over in my course. So when we got to school the next day, I was not the only one. We are over 100 students or more than that missed that particular, not only my department, in different department they have that same course, because it's a major course that you have to do. They called us and told us that okay, what happened is that they don't know if they are going to be able to redo the exam for people that missed it, but let us go and meet the lecturer that teaches us, the lecturer that handles that course, so that he or she will know what she is going to do. But the person handling the course in my own department is a woman. So we all gathered and went to meet her. She said there is nothing she can do. She was even blaming us as a student. Why can't you sleep in the school? As a student, why can't you have a phone? As a student, why can't you communicate with your friends? As a student, all the blame was just on us. She did not even let us see any blame from the school management, like the school trying to change the date, and which is going to affect the students. She was blaming us. She said okay, no problem, if you wrote her test and her handout, you bought her textbook, you wrote her assignment that she gave, that she is going to use that to score us that did not write the exam. And I know that all these lecturers at times, they can be deceitful, they can be very corny in the way they do things. So she was saying that, but I did not agree. Like I was not comfortable with it, not because I did not write assignments, not because I did not write tests, and not because I did not have her textbook. I have a textbook, I have a handout as well. I wrote my assignment and my test as well. But just because there are some times that they will just say something and forget about what they said. Okay, so there is this thing that some people wrote exam and some people did not write exam. She will be like, why marking those scripts? She will be like, these people that did not write this exam are not serious, why the people that wrote it are very serious. If as a student you should be serious with your studies. So I really felt bad, and I was expecting a carryover in that course, though she was telling us that she is going to use our assignment, her textbook, our handout, if you buy her handout, and the test and the assignments, all those things, that she's going to use it to like add mark to us. So I did all that, but imagine using your assignment, using your test, using your handout and textbook. Like that mark can never get to when you write exam and combine everything together, is not going to measure up. So I knew inside of me that I was going to have a carryover in that course. After the exam, everything, the result came out, and I saw a carryover that particular course, and it was a 2-unit course, I mean 3-unit course. It was a 3-unit course. So I was so pained because I was blaming myself. That is how everything happened, guys. So if you were to be the one, are you going to blame yourself or blame I blame the school as well for changing the time and the date without the student, without knowing that some of the students are not going to get the info. Okay, so my advice to any student that stays outside of the school hostel, that comes to school from their house, is that if you have the means, just stay closer to school. It's either in the school hostel or outside the school hostel, but the distance should not be more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Okay, because if they were able to, if I was able to even pick up the call when they called me, I'm not going to meet up. Reason is because it is Lagos, and that time that they fixed that exam, I was supposed to be there before that time. So normally the thing I normally do is that if I have a morning class, I sleep over, like I sleep in class, so that I will meet up and not be stuck in traffic. How Lagos is. So if I'll not be stuck in traffic, so assuming I pick that call, I'm not still going to make that exam because it was a morning paper, 9 o'clock, and if I should leave my house by 5 or 5:30, anything from 5:30, I'm not even going to meet up till 9, because then I can remember then that if I have lectures by 12, I will start going by 7, and at times I get to school by 10 or 10:30. So you can see the rate of the traffic I do face. So I later wrote the exam, but that was after. So I entered my next the next level. I entered the next level. I later wrote the exam, but I joined the other set of new students who were entering in, who were going to 200 level. That was how I wrote the exam while I was still in 300 level then. So that was how I wrote the exam, and I was able to like measure up the GP, the units, and all of that. So guys, this is going to be the end of this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my video, comment down below, let me know if you have ever missed a course that you were supposed to write. If you have ever had a carryover, let me know in the comment section, and tell me the reason why you missed that course or the reason why you had that carryover. Okay, let me know in the comment section. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.